When you look at this structure, you see Chelsea looking to build from the back, three centre backs who are actually receiving an aggressive press directly from the opponent. And this actually signifies one of the problems that Chelsea had. Now, looking at this tactical board, what do you notice? You notice that Chelsea are actually in that 3-1-3-3 structure. And they are looking to have their deepest attacking players spreading out wide, but all three of their centre backs are actually under pressure. But how did Chelsea not just play through this strong, well organized man marking system of Crystal Palace? You see, one thing that you need to notice is that the central centre back is key. And the central centre back can make one pass that can actually split the attack and midfield lines of Crystal Palace, putting Chelsea to actually have as many as 5 players attacking Crystal Palace's back 5, despite Crystal Palace's centre back stepping out. Now, when you look at this, you can only see that Chalobah, who's playing as a left-sided centre back, is looking to make a pass through actually cutting midfield and is unable to make a pass to Marc Cucurella, who's actually occupying that space. But compare it with this situation. Look at the position of Tosin. Tosin is in Chelsea's own defensive half and is able to make a pass directly to João Pedro, who's closer to the opposition zone 14, taking out West Ham's defense and midfield lines. Now, this pattern of play emphasizes how the central centre back is super important for an Enzo Maresca system. And that is what we are going to talk about. If you are new in this channel, do not forget to like, share, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. We proceed. Now, Tosin is actually the only player at the moment who can play the Levi Colwill role. I said that Colwill was super important for Chelsea in the huge role that Colwill was actually looking to play. Now, let's look at this scenario here. In this scenario, Acheampong is the one who's playing as a central centre back. Chalobah, who's right-footed, has been moved towards the left. And now, Chelsea are only looking to Acheampong to progress the ball. Now, Acheampong here has the ball, and look at the amount of pressure that Acheampong is receiving. Caicedo, who's supposed to receive the ball and play as first-time pass to Cucurella, is also being covered, but Acheampong is unable to make that pass early enough for Caicedo to actually have a go at it. Acheampong looks to dribble forward with the ball, with Mateta alongside him, and as he receives pressure, he's unable to spot Cole Palmer. Look at the position of Cole Palmer, because if he makes that pass to Cole Palmer, then Crystal Palace are in danger. But no, he's unable to make that pass to Cole Palmer and plays the ball out wide. Now, once he plays that ball out wide, it makes it easier for Crystal Palace to adjust their structure and counter Chelsea. Now, when you compare this with Adrabayo, is that the same thing was happening to Chelsea. But you see with Tosin, Tosin is a very good passer of the ball. He might not just pass the ball directly to the player, but he can pass the ball to space for runners who are looking to exploit that space, especially when the wide centre backs move in field. Now look at this scenario here. Chelsea are building from the back with their 3 centre backs. And what do you notice here? Chalobah right-footed down the right, Cucurella left-footed down the left. Now, what you observe in this scenario is Chelsea actually looking to build with a diamond. 2 players are looking to press Caicedo, and only 1 player is looking to press Adrabayo. But here is where you see the difference between Tosin and Acheampong. Tosin actually steps on the ball, drawing pressure onto himself. He wants that pressure to be pushed onto him. And once that pressure has been pushed onto him, he's able to make a line-breaking pass. That is one thing that actually unlocked the game for Chelsea. He stands at the ball. Estevao drops deep. The tight man marking system from West Ham. Estevao is able to play the ball onto Caicedo. And look, that simple pass has taken out 4 West Ham players. 4 West Ham players have just been taken in a quick flash. And now the ball has now been played onto Liam Delap. Once Liam Delap receives the ball directly from Adrabayo, he's able to play a simple pass to Estevao. And I believe that Estevao should have done something way better, because Delap had already opened the space for him. Here again, you can see Tosin having the ball, But you might think that Tosin is playing the ball to Caicedo because Caicedo is the one who's actually looking to drop to try and receive that ball. But the ball is not actually being played for Caicedo in this case. Tosin is looking to make a line breaking pass into the forward line, in particular for João Pedro. So João Pedro drops deep to receive the ball. And look, he has already pulled a wide centre back out of position. And he's looking now to play the ball back to Trevor Chalobah. And you see, when he plays the ball back to Chalobah, he can now play the ball onto the runs of Estevao and Malo Gusto. Here again, look at Tosin. He has the ball. Caicedo has been covered. He's under pressure, but he's able to make this pass to Estevao. Look at how Estevao is coming to receive the ball. And look at the angle in which Tosin is actually holding the ball, because he understands that this player is trying to cut that pass from Estevao. He makes that pass to Estevao. Estevao drags a wide centre back out of position. Estevao plays the ball back to Chalobah. Chalobah is able to play the ball directly to Gusto, who's able to play the ball back to Estevao. And that is how you handle these deep man-marking systems, especially towards lower blocks. Now, the interesting thing about Tosin was not necessarily his ability to play the ball and break those passes. No, that was one aspect of his game. Another aspect of Adrabayo's game was the way he was able to fortify that central centre-back role by winning aerial duels, something that put Chelsea in a lot of problems against Crystal Palace. Now, you can see here the ball is looking to be played over the top, but Chelsea can rely on the aerial strength and ability of Tosin to actually win that ball. Because if Tosin does not win that ball, then West Ham might actually have those transition moments. That's why Chelsea controlled the game for West Ham from minute 1 to 90. Because whenever West Ham tried to go long, Tosin was able to win that ball. And the second ball, especially Caicedo, was so quick in winning the second ball whenever Tosin looked to head the ball, especially when West Ham were going long. Here now, Tosin is able to receive this ball, actually control the ball, and once he controls the ball, he's able now looking to pass the ball for Chelsea, despite you can see the arguments and cries from West Ham fans. Tosin here has the ball. He can spot that Caicedo is coming here, and because Caicedo is not tightly marked, he's able to play the ball on to Caicedo. Simple pass to Caicedo, and Chelsea are able to beat the one player who was looking to press Chelsea. And once the ball is played to Caicedo, you can see here even again in the second half, West Ham were trying the same thing. So what I have to say here is that Tosin was a very valuable asset for Chelsea when it came to actually creating moments where they could split opposition defenses. The role that Tosin Adarabioyo played in that central centre-back role was super important for the way Chelsea are looking to play under Enzo Maresca. Now the question is, with the injury of Levi Colwill and the rumor that Hincampe is actually going to Arsenal, who's going to step up and actually help Chelsea in this crucial position during build-up? What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section right there below. Thanks for watching. And if you're living in London, just leave a comment there. I will have something to say to you. Thank you.